Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360.
Uh-huh.
K-Wise.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in.
We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Peace.
Peace to Allah, mighty 5% nation of God's nurse, to all the human families of the planet Earth. We bid your love, peace, and happiness. High salute. I am DJ K Wise, aka Kato, the Black Superhero. Welcome to Real2reel360. All right, he's back in the building, and we are ready. I'll say ready. We are ready. My brother's in the building, Joshua Miller, aka Mr. PhD, and we got a dynamic lineup for you tonight. So sit back, relax, take notes, because this is going to be a great interview. All right, but let me bring on my co-host with the most so we can get it in. Let's roll, baby.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. I'm back in the building. That's right. That's right. Am I the meanest? Am I the meanest? So right. But we back in the building together, me and my brother. We rocking it, you know what I'm saying, like we always do. And first and foremost, I want to send out positive energy out to Queen Thickums. Her mom's rushed to the hospital today. We just want to send her out a lot of love, you know what I'm saying? And those who know her, please get in touch with her because she really could need the support at this moment in time. But far as right now, we have the one and only. The one and only.
Only one?
The only one. Okay. There's only one. There's not two.
Not
you know what I'm saying? Not two.
Oh, I can take two.
No, I don't think nobody can handle two. You know what I'm saying? Because there's many foxes, but there's only one Brit fox. Bring on here. Let's get it.
All right.
Let's go. What's going on, Brit?
Nothing much. Nothing much is going on with you.
Man, you know, the same old two-step, ain't nothing changed, you know, trying to get everything together. But I found out, you know what I'm saying, this interview today was really interesting, the concept of it, you know what I'm saying, and wanting to have you and, you know, Queen Thickums on together. But we will definitely do it this way because it's only right that we make sure we touch on a lot of subjects that individuals might not really understand, you know, right. The real struggle of the female artist when it comes down to the genre or the music of Southern Soul, when it comes down to promoters, you know what I'm saying, people who are supposed to support the female artist. And we're looking at a lot of times the female artists aren't getting the same look. Is that some of the things that you have seen over your career?
I have. When I first started, of course, you know, when they don't know you, of course, you have to do the work. Mm-hmm. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello? Okay,
yeah, we can.
I'm sorry. You have to do the work, and you also have to make sure that you're grounded. A lot of times you can be very disrespected in this industry as a woman because it can come off in so many different ways. And if you don't have tough skin, this may not be for you. Mm-hmm. I stepped away, as I told you, for a couple of years for more reasons than one. But I stepped away because I would see other women out there, and I'm talking about doing their thing. and they still weren't getting their just due. And I felt like it was very unfair. You see now a lot of women that are voicing what's going on, which is the bull crap behind the scenes. And it's not with everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and touch base with that. It's not with everyone, but majority of the time it's kind of like, well, I'm giving you this, so take it and hush, basically, when it comes to certain shows. But now you have to do your promo shows, you have to promote yourself, you have to get out there and you have to push. But it gets to a point where you're like, well, when is it gonna change? So I, for one, when I left, I took the time out to go to school, to learn the business, to focus more on what I needed to do to better myself, but also looked at a lot of different things. Even behind the scenes, if somebody called me, I never gatekept. Like if I could help them in any way, I would. I give them names, numbers, call this person, because certain things I know I'm not gonna be able to do. But if I can help you at least somehow, I'm gonna do it. Um, and I struggled a lot, putting money into stuff and not receiving anything in return. Saying I was gonna get studio time, not getting it. Uh, I felt like a lot of time I wasted versus being able to do things I'm doing now. Like I'm getting more studio time and more things done now that I did when I began. And it took me to step back and also alter some things in my life to focus on that. But I don't like how some of these women are treated, from the singers to the dancers, from whoever. And it can be really hard out here. And you see women, they're singing their souls out and then they're not getting anything. Sometimes the audience not into it because some women, they come for the male artists before they come from, the women. And it's understandable. You have to build that. You have to build that up. But like I look at people that have built that, which is you have Lacey. I love her. Um, who else? Nelly, her it's been like a lot of them. West, oh my God, West Love, and who else?
Well,
I like West Song.
I tell you, over the weekend, a close personal friend of mine had an issue that really bothered me because they went to social media. They went to social media with it to let people know how unfair the treatment is when it comes down to female artists in this business, right?
Mhm.
We even discussed Spring Fling. Spring Fling had all the female artists to perform from the morning to the early afternoon.
Which
When
that's not
you
right.
when you have a person like Cecily Wilborn right now who is burning the charts up. KP, what's going on? Shay Williams, what's going on? Bobby Alfred, what's good? Katie Dawson, what's going on? When you have a person like Cecily Wilborn that is burning the charts up, then you have legends like Lacey and Karen Wolf, and they're performing
Oh,
at
yeah.
1 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, who, you know what I'm saying, have hits on top of hits. And then you have certain artists, male artists, that are performing after them, and you're trying to figure out why they didn't open up. You
But
know
you
what I'm
can't say
saying?
anything because if you say something, you risk losing certain people that want to play you or, get you out there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. Why should I be scared to risk that? And I got to a point where I was like, you know what, if you don't like what I have to say, then you ain't got to deal with me. It's that simple. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm very easygoing. As long as, we can come up with something,
Mm-hmm.
paperwork, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing nothing just, and I've done that, handshakes and stuff and don't get paid. It's
Mm-hmm.
been times where I'm told a specific amount that I'm going to get paid. But when it was time to get paid, it was like, oh, we're going to give you this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, at the time, I lived in Meridian, Mississippi,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm driving 4 or 5 hours away, sometimes 10 hours away, and you want me to do something for less than 500 or less than whatever. And it's like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you know what? I don't have to if I don't want to. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have to take certain things. And
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't. And I would have people come in my inbox like, what happened? You still gonna sing? And I'm just like, not right now. Or as you know, I just didn't even answer certain things because I went through things mentally because I
Mm-hmm.
love music. I grew up in
Mm-hmm.
music. But the last thing you want to do is feel like everything that you're doing is just, you're not growing from it.
Right.
And that hurts more. But I
Mm-hmm.
will say, I have to thank certain ones that gave me that platform. I'm going to start with, his name was Marty. I was on a show with LJ Echoes, Napoleon Demp, and
Mm-hmm.
myself. That was one of my first bigger shows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, big shows. And then I was blessed to be on the show with, um, thanks to Mr. Mike
Mm-hmm.
Jackson. I have to give him thanks for that. Um, and I got that because of Carissa.
Mm-hmm.
Had to thank her for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a show in Arkansas. Um, and he had a show. It was Calvin Richardson and TK Soul.
Mm-hmm.
And I was blessed to, open up for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I did more shows where I got to, do things with, open up for TK or, whoever. And I have to thank certain people for that.
Mm-hmm.
K9, he gave me a start as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I thank them for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think, I don't want to leave anybody out, but I do want to say, since entering back, I have to give you thanks, Jocelyn, because you have been like, you have helped me. And I can call you and say, hey, I'm doing such and such, such and such. What do you think I need to do? And being able to have those conversations and break down the business and be able to look at things from different aspects and say, okay, this is how this works.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm grateful for those. But in
Mm-hmm.
the beginning, I didn't get that. Hey, Christy, that's my girl.
Shout out, shout out,
I
shout
love
out to
her.
Mimi 45 and Christy Hope and who else is in here? Our sister Lynn is in here. She putting the babies up, but yeah, our sister Lynn is in here. But I want to say this off the top. There's been a lot of conversations about gatekeeping, right?
Mm,
Gatekeeping. I don't believe in gatekeeping, and
mm-mm,
because those who claim to be gatekeepers, they're not successful either. You understand what I'm
no,
saying? And they're just bumps in the road.
right.
That's the way I look at it. It's either you go over them, go through them, or go around them. But they can't stop a person with a determined idea. If you're going to be successful in doing what you do, you're going to do that regardless. And there's always going to be people out to help you. That's where the great networking comes from. You know what I'm saying? And that's, to me, is doing great business. Being able to
Mm.
network and being genuine.
I saw somebody
Okay.
said business is business. You're right, period.
Yeah.
But at the
No.
same time, people take business and want to make it personal, and you have to let them know real quickly. It's no personal. It's only
No.
business.
It's only
And
business.
as women, we do go through a lot of through a lot of situations where it's, well, if you do this, I'm not doing, excuse my French. I ain't gonna even cuss because I don't know if my mom gonna see this. I'm not doing nothing. I don't care how you feel,
Mhm.
take it or leave it, but I'm the wrong one. And I may sit here and look like I'm a sweet face, but behind this sweet face, I'm from Mississippi and never get it twisted.
Say
I'm
say where
about
you're from
business and
again.
business only.
Hold on, Brit. Hold on, Brit. Say where you're from again for me one more time.
Meridian, Mississippi. And while y'all are hearing that, make sure you go and vote for Jamal Roberts because he's
Mhm.
killing it.
Over
Give
there
him his vote.
in
Representing Meridian.
Mississippi. in Mississippi.
in
Right, Kay?
Mississippi.
Right, Kay? In Mississippi. Say it with us, Kay.
Mississippi.
Say it with
Somewhere
us,
Mississippi.
Kay.
in Mississippi, somebody
Say it.
doing something.
Say it with us, Kay. No, but all jokes aside, I look at there are a lot of great female artists.
There
There's a
are.
lot of great male artists. And we're talking about equality. If you're talking about equality in this music business, I've listened to songs where male and female both was on the song and it was the male's song and the female owned it.
Mhm.
You would think it was the female's record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's right, Steven. You know where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Down there in West Point. Show the love, show the love, show the
Yeah.
love. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes down to, we look at a lot of these big tours. We look at a lot of these small tours. Truthfully, we talk about putting butts in the seat and things of that nature, what have you, right? Dear Grover, what's going on? Man, Mississippi falling off in here tonight, man. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I love that
Yes.
Mississippi vibe. Okay, we ain't had a good Mississippi in a minute. You know what I mean? But it's to me it's saddening and it's heartbreaking to see how female artists are taken advantage of.
Right.
Some female artists are put in a situation where they're propositioned to do the unthinkable to get on shows. They're propositioned to do the unthinkable to do records or, just to, get any form of exposure. And I think that that's a travesty when it comes down to artistry, music, because if you don't like the music, don't make her use her body or anything of that nature to get her, in a certain position or put her in a compromising position because she wants to be successful,
Right.
you know.
And women
Um,
don't have to feel like they have to bend to anybody's whim, and men either, because it happens to men too.
mhm.
But it's 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 most common, I guess, with women than it is men. But
I,
it gets to a point where you get like, I don't care at that point. But I've seen so many great artists. But when I saw Cicely speak about it, my heart broke because I'm like, you were gonna go buy your own sound equipment, and let's talk about that.
right. Let's touch that.
Now, the to have a great performance, you have to have great sound equipment.
Hmm.
And then that person, of course, need to be able to sing and do a great show.
Hmm.
But why should a person feel like they have to go buy their own sound equipment just to get certain things done?
Mm.
That's unfair. And hearing that, I was like, wow, you know, because they still, and to look at how determined she was to still do it,
Hmm.
even though it was mistreatment.
Hmm.
But as soon as people start talking up, it's a problem.
Hmm.
Speaking up about stuff is like, well, why didn't sometimes you just don't want to talk about stuff.
Right.
Sometimes you just want to leave it where it's at, because me personally, I handle my stuff. I'm
Hmm.
not going to go back and forth with you. I'm going to let you know what it is. You like it, you don't. You love it, you
Hmm.
don't. I don't care. Because at the end of
Hmm.
the day, I'm going to bed and
Hmm.
I'm going to get some good sleep at night,
Hmm.
knowing that I still have my dignity.
Hmm.
And I don't know. Sometimes I just, I get speechless sometimes. And that's crazy for me because of the treatment. They don't get paid enough. Some of these women, they do not get paid enough, I feel, for the work that they do,
Hmm.
because they go out there and they go hard. I see. Now I'm gonna tell you, when she say she a bad bitch, Karen Wolf
Hmm.
is a bad bitch. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And she can say that because it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Lacey, bad baby, could sit there and hit high notes effortlessly.
Mm-hmm.
You have Nelly, who's been in the game as well. It's just, and I don't know. I want to see more women, me personally,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to concerts.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do a show. They give you an experience.
Right.
Another artist I love, and um that's from Mississippi, and you know who I'm finna say, Miss Drea. That's my girl.
Yes. Yes. Sis is definitely a powerful being.
She can sing,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Tamara McLean, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
She'll come out there, she'll give you a show. It's so many different women that can come out, and I'm serious, can blow some of these men water.
Mm-hmm.
But we're left to, like you said, in the shows, I really don't see women headliners. I want to see that. It
You
don't
know.
necessarily have to be me, of course, because I'm not going to ask for that. I have to work for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to see that. But you rarely see it unless you're going to have a tour for women, and you barely see the women get to tour.
Mm-hmm.
And I question that as well. Like, why don't we get, more women's tours to
Mm-hmm.
go around? Because
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
But they have to have people to back them up as well.
Definitely. Definitely. I tell you, there's a plethora of female artists out there. You know, you have the great, you know what I'm saying, beautiful Jay Shanae. You
Oh
have
yes.
you have the Stephanie Luckett's. These are just Mississippians, saying off the top. And since Daryl Simmons came in here, I just definitely had to say those two. Then you have Carolyn Staten, who does a great show as well.
You
You
know
know,
what? I actually started as her backup singer, and I'm gonna be for real with you. I was like, I'm okay with being a backup singer. I met her through Mike Darden, who is at one point both of our producers.
hmm
And Mike Darden, he was the one that gave me my name. He was the one that was like, "Hey, I think you should do a Southern Soul song."
hmm
And I was a little, scared because I was like, I don't know if they're gonna like me.
hmm
And he was like, just try. And so I end up writing Get It,
hmm
which surprisingly, it was doing great, you know. Um, and then, it's my fault, I would say, because I didn't keep promoting it, because I did have, like, a moment where I was just like down in myself for a while.
hmm
But Carolyn Staten, I started with her. That's who I started with.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And
she's a great performer.
definitely, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely one of Kay's favorite Mississippi artists. You know what I'm saying? She got that that what's the name of the song? The Nookie
Oh,
Pack.
it's
Look at
called Let's
her.
Reflect This. Get
Nookie
right
What
Pack.
back
you
to it.
mean?
Nookie Pack.
No, look, Kay, what you say it was?
I
You
said
said
it's called reflecting what he's trying to say and getting back to the question at hand. Because I just when you just put that up, Ja, I
hmm
really had to look at that. Now I'm gonna put it back up now. This is his down statement. More women
should
should
promote
promote
them.
their own shows.
You
All
right.
you need is a few more women promoters. Now I kind of agree to disagree because it shouldn't just be the factor of women to promote their own shows if you got people who are sincere to work together. I understand, because to me it's kind of like separating the fact how it is right now.
hmm
Women should promote women, men should promote men. No, I'm just saying that if somebody is a great artist and you have multiples great who are women, they should receive top spots like the top men in the same time frame. There's
hmm
nothing wrong with putting that. That would be a great show. It's not. I think sometimes it takes about uh, who's supposed to get the more bread or brand or whatever, however it goes. But the point is, if if I want to see, let's for example, Patty LaBelle ain't got to promote. Patty LaBelle is Patty LaBelle. You understand what I'm saying? People
Mm-hmm.
going to come see Patty because Patty is Patty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she could say, I want to hire an all-female band, crew, or everything like that. It will work, but people are going to say that's Patty LaBelle. You know what I'm saying? So just to say that women should promote women be or have more women promoters, I'm kind of like I'm on the fence with that because, like I said, promotion is something for anybody. It's not just a man thing or a woman thing. It's people thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I even listening and watching you when you
Mm-hmm.
talk to the artists, you know, you're not talking to them just because they are male or female. You looking at them because they're artists, and you
Mm-hmm.
point directions of who could possibly help them in
Mm-hmm.
different avenues of what you feel is in their lane with. You see what I'm saying? It's not singly pointing things out. That's just the statement I wanted to make there with Daryl. That's all.
Yeah.
Not a, not trying to hard on him, but I'm saying the right to agree to disagree with that. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Def-
that.
Definitely. I think that what Daryl just said, well, the men won't promote the women totally. And
And that's
to
a
me,
problem.
that's
My
an
question
issue.
is why though? That's the
Yeah.
question. Why wouldn't you? And I don't want to hear, well, the attitudes and all that. It's a it's a way you handle yourself. If you're handling yourself the way you're supposed to, it shouldn't be a problem. But my
Mhm.
question is, why is it a problem to help women? What is safety?
It says these promoters are all about themselves. As cats, it's time to start self promotion and working together. And I
Right.
agree with you, Katie. That's where we are heading. You know what I mean? That is where those who are in my, what I'm saying, immediate circle of artists and things like that is heading because tired of taking the back seat when you can have, what I'm saying, a Brit Fox or Miss Drea or, a
Cicely.
Jay, Cecily, Bree Wooten, what I mean, just to name a few that can really blow the roof off of it and honestly entertain. You know what I'm saying? Honestly entertain without being overtly sexual. That's another thing that it gets to the point where females have to be overtly sexual in their performance to, what I'm saying, and as an older gentleman it becomes a turnoff. You know what I'm saying? It becomes a turnoff. I don't want to see you twerking. I don't, what I'm saying, want to, what I'm saying, smell your coof whiff. You know what I mean? When you do it, you know what I mean? Just being honest is put on a show, entertain, do your thing, but also to be classy with it. Be classy with it. Be the artist you know you can be. Never allow somebody to degrade you or make you get in a position where you feel like I have to dumb myself down. I have to be less than who I am to perform here or work with this individual. And those individuals who are promoters like that or put on shows like that, they need to be exposed. They really need to be exposed because people. I'm not even going to. I'm not going to answer. What Koof? What's Koof? I'm not going to answer what's Koof. I'm not
What
going to
did they
answer that.
say? I can't see it.
Okay, I put it up there for you.
Yeah, but I put it up. It's
It
there.
said Koof. What's Koof? Sorry, you know, you know, the wind beneath your cheeks. The wind beneath your cheeks, and that's right. Southern Soul has been made into an independent genre, so why not support just the women? There are some headliner women out there. You know what I
That's
mean?
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Right there, and it's interesting enough. You have a lot of beautiful women who perform. A lot of beautiful women who perform.
And I just want to tell the women that are out there that are artists. I now live in Florida. I work for a person that loves new and is about new
Hmm.
entertainment. Um, I work for a black-owned company, and put it that way, and I love it. I've never
Mm-hmm.
had a job where I love, but I do love my job.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do he and his wife support what I do,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually performing on May the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just not performing for that. I'm performing for, because we have a Cinco de Mayo boots on the ground, all white day party in Pensacola, Florida. So if you're in Pensacola, visit us at 375 North Pace Boulevard, Pensacola, Florida. We will be having a big event, and we have a lot of different artists that's singing. But going on, he has been
Shameless
asking,
plug.
like,
Shameless plug. That was a shameless
huh?
plug. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
It sure is. It sure is shameless. I'm going to show plug me in, Mr. Baldwin and Mrs. Baldwin, yes, at the Pensacola Improv Event Center. Do not play. But I love the fact that it's just not, just women artists, but just artists in general. But they're asking for new artists that want their start because they started with new artists there from different genres. And I'm going to tell you, every time they ask me for somebody, I'm giving them somebody. I don't care. I've told them about Miss Drea. I've told them about um Cecily. I told them about everybody I can possibly think of as
Mm-hmm.
women and men. I
Mm-hmm.
sit there and I'm like, okay, it's so many out here. And I'm giving them the list that I know is going to give a show.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be doing something every other Friday, every other Saturday, we're doing something all the time. And to
Mm-hmm.
be able to be creative. And now it's like, put it this way. I started in 2000, I think 18,
Mm-hmm.
and only had maybe 2 or 3 songs. I can now say in my catalog, I have about 10 or 15 right now
Mm-hmm.
and still going. And I have
Got
not put everything out, but as you know, I have Scoop Scoop. Then I
you.
have another song called Touch Me that's going to come out as well, which is more R&B. But Scoop Scoop, I'm more 90s right now. Like I'm trying to take it a little back because
Mm-hmm.
some of this stuff is starting to get to me. Like I want new sound. I want to hear new sounds because it's so many different people that are creative. I don't want to hear the same thing. That's
Mm-hmm.
the issue. And it's like everything is starting to run together. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
say it. If you feel some type of way, hey, it's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But every song shouldn't sound the same. I'm
Definitely.
sorry. But that's kind of like it's like, well, I got to stay in that pocket because if I don't, what if they don't like me if I step out the box? But you
Mm-hmm.
have so many people that done stepped out the box and sound amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like all you got to do is find your lane, nobody
Mm-hmm.
else, for your lane and be your own creator and create it the way you want it. Take out all the politics of it, take out all the other stuff. If you're an artist, this is just me, if you're an
Mm-hmm.
artist, don't you want to do your own art? You don't want to do what everybody else is doing, right or wrong.
Right.
But it's like there's a formula. And I remember somebody telling me there's a formula, but nobody wants to break the formula. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I understand Southern Soul and certain things R&B. You want to keep that form, but you can't. How long you gonna ride that formula out until you
Mm-hmm.
get tired of it?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to be different. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay to be new. It's okay
Mm-hmm.
to be creative. But when
Mm-hmm.
you're told like, no, just do it this way, and it sounds the same, like everybody music should not sound the same. I don't want to listen to a song and then turn around and go to another one. And it's like, dang, that sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I'm gonna
Go ahead
bring.
and break it, baby.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring PhD management crew down there. KD Dawson, you know what I'm saying? My Angel King and the TNT girls. We gonna go down there and set Pensacola on fire. You know what I'm
Please
saying?
do. Because we
Set
waiting for it. When I tell
it
you we
on
have
fire.
a team out this world ready to promote, ready to get this going, and not just, Southern Soul and R&B, but gospel as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're not everything, we're not judging you. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Do your art. Come out. If you singing your ass off
Mm-hmm.
and you doing what it takes,
Mm-hmm.
come on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you our email address. I want you to send us your shows. I want him to see what type of artists we do have out here that deserve a chance. I am so serious because I'm tired, and I nothing against everybody else, but I'm tired of seeing the same shows. You have to switch it up. You cannot do everything the same. You keep
Definitely.
doing everything the same. I should not know your whole show when you do it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. I'm being for real with you.
Mm-hmm.
I should never go to your show and know your whole set
Mm-hmm.
every show.
Let me ask this because I know, like, I ain't been into Southern Soul for a while, just a little bit, but I see what I see sometimes. It looks more to say a male dominant factor
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because that's what's more emphasized. And like you say, you have great female artists in this genre that can hold their weight and blow the doors off of more than some of the men that are here. Let's just say that. I'm gonna say that for real. I've listened to a lot of great female artists of this genre and have blown my socks off, but yet that one person makes this one song or this one hit wonder, and everybody wants to sound like that person, that male artist.
find your own sound. Stop
Mm-hmm.
being like everybody else
Mm-hmm.
in the room. I'm telling you, I hear the conversations. I'm around people 24/7. They want new. They don't want the same.
Right.
Be yourself. Because I'm telling you, from men to women, I need y'all because we have a lot of stuff coming up and we're going to need some artists. But when
Definitely.
I say be yourself, and I'm going to tell you something, there was one male artist, I will not say their name because I will probably piss some people off. But I was really there to just, now, anytime I was around any artist, I shut up and I watched. I didn't have to be in their face.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sit backstage in a corner somewhere and I would listen to their show. I would see the do's and the don'ts. I would learn, the business from the ins and the outs because I wanted to know. I didn't just want to be like, okay, I'm just going to get on stage and I'm going to start singing and then come out. No, I wanted to know everything. I've even worked on shows. I've even sung, got dressed, took off my clothes, put on some more clothes, and was helping tell people, oh, you're next, you're next, you're next. But it was one particular artist that pissed me off. And I was just being nice. And they were talking to someone that I was with. And I said, hey, how are you? And looked me completely over and continued to talk to that person. And I looked at that person and I was like, nah, I really want to tell this person, you ain't all that.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But
Pretty.
I shut up because I know my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
because I know it would have been something. But I let them know I don't mess with you, period.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and then finally one day they decide to say, they decide to speak to me. By that time, I didn't give a shit. Excuse my language. I didn't care. It was
I
nothing
knew it
that you
was
could.
coming. I knew it was
Yeah,
coming.
my mouth is reckless sometimes.
I knew it was coming. I
But
knew it was coming.
I know. But I'm a catch myself. But I didn't care because it pissed me off so bad because I'm like, I just want to learn. I don't want nothing from y'all. I just want to learn. But if you are that so gung ho, because money can be made, point blank, period. But if you want to be rude to another artist, you got something wrong within yourself and you really need to dial it down, because I'm not saying I'm the best singer, but I've been training since I was 5 years old. I've been a part of the Nazarene choir since I was 5. My mother played piano, my uncle played the drums, my grandfather was the pastor. Excuse me, Lord, forgive me. But the fact that you decide that you wanted to just blatantly be rude and dismissive to a person that did not do anything to you, I lost respect immediately.
I'm gonna say this. Shout out to my cousin Marlena Wright. She's a promoter, radio personality, and a podcaster out in Jackson, Mississippi. She will be in Tennessee coming up, you know what I mean, doing hosting. She is one who is spearheading for the ladies. And we have had conversations about doing female tours, you know what I mean? And she's one of the individuals in this industry that's taking this industry by storm when it comes down to promoting, marketing, and pushing artists. And if you want to work with someone genuine, not just because she's my cousin, but because she puts in the work, you know what I mean?
And that's from Mississippi.
And I've heard of her. I heard she is a great person.
Yes, and on top of that, she from Mississippi.
Hey,
That is Montgomery County, Duck Hill, Mississippi. We in the building, baby. Show the love. Show the love. Show the love. But seriously, you know, these are some of the things that we're talking about. We're working on. You know, I love you, cuz. Working on. There's the venue that's in Pensacola that you work at. There's another venue that starting to come into the fold in Orlando. It's an outdoor event place, and we're working on trying to get that solidified as well, so we can start doing our own tours and own shows, whereas you don't have to basically be negated to certain things or subjected to certain energies. We will be, you know what I'm saying? And then also too, over here, and anybody in my circle understand promotion and marketing intelligence. You know what I'm saying? What it means to promote yourself, what it means to market yourself. How will we market an all-female show? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. It's in Tampa, bro. My bad, KD. See there? That's family right there.
KD had to put you on it. He had to take
it. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, I'll be rocking. You know what I'm saying? Salute, Lady Coco in the building.
Hey, Coco.
And this is what I'm talking about. You got Lady Coco right here. You got, you know, what I mean, different artists.
I met her. She is so sweet, and truthfully, I'm glad that she's in a healthy position now, because at one point in time, you know what I'm saying, she was under the weather, and I wanted, you know what I'm saying, wanted to make sure that she was okay. A lot of times we have to realize, like, it's not about me, it's about us. For this genre of music to grow, we have to support one another. We have to show each other the love and get past all the BS. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Put the big heads behind us and let's just work together. You know what I mean? But before we get too far, I want the people to hear scoot. Because, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My fiance just said scoot. I heard him from the room.
Scoot. Yes, tell him scoot. So DJ K Wise.
Sir.
On the ones and twos. Can I get a little scoot?
Let's get it.
Scoot. Tonight. I'm guiding, I know how to scoot tonight. Trail ride. So don't come round here, don't start no mess. We ain't got no time to be out stressed. Tonight. Scoot. Tonight.
It's a party at the trail ride, it's going on tonight. Lady looking good with them dudes fit tight. It's an all night flight, we ain't leaving till the morning. Her song on, now she bugging like a pony. Thick thighs and that thing fat too. Get on that shine, came to party to have a good time. Everybody get loose and let vibe. Yeah.
I know, still tonight. Trail ride. Come round here, don't start no mess. We ain't got no time to be out stressed. Tonight. Scoot.
I want to see you scoot. I want to see
I was
you.
about to say you can play Touch Me, even though
Ooh,
it's still under works. You can though if you want to. That's my R&B one. See what they think.
both of them would sound like R&B to me.
I know, but I wanted a
Kay,
different vibe. I'm sorry.
Kay,
Like I'm.
you got to touch me, Kay. Do you got to touch?
I don't need you to touch me. I play it though.
Y'all Touch Me is like a
Hey,
draft, but
hey, don't you touch me. That's what it is. Don't you touch me.
You ain't my type.
I hope not.
I know it's been a minute, but boy, you got me missing every single touch from you. Baby, you got my body feeling like an addict. I need treatment, but first I need that hit from you. So please, oh, my pleasure. Touch me. You know all the freaky things that I like to do. You drive me crazy, then you pull over, turn me around, 'cause you're the truth. I inch up, you pull me back, I hit that arch, you crack my back. Boy, it's amazing how you react. Yeah, these are facts. Memphis, I miss you. I really wanna see you. I wanna be in touch. I need it so much, man. You know that I am an addict, so baby, give me satisfaction. Baby, I need you, baby, I want you. Can I get a taste, baby? Oh, my pleasure. Ooh, touch me. Touch me right there. Don't you stop. Baby, I want you. Baby, I need you. Can I get a taste? Lay my body down. Tonight is going down.
Katie said, "Is that the draft?" Yes, I'm actually going to re-record that this week. So yeah. And Coco said, "You about to start something?"
And there you go.
Somebody look for export again.
I know it's been a minute, but boy, you got me missing every single touch from you. Baby, you got my body feeling like an addict. I need treatment, but first I need that hit from you. So please, oh, my pleasure. Oh, touch me. freaky things that I like to do. You drive me crazy, then you pull over, turn me around, cause you're the truth. I inch up, you pull me back, I hit that arch, you crack my back. Boy, it's amazing how you react, yeah, these are facts. Memphis, I miss you, I really wanna see you, I wanna be in touch, I need it so much, man. You know that I am an addict, so baby, give me satisfaction. Baby, I need you, baby, I want you. Can I get a taste, baby? Oh, my pleasure. Ooh, touch me. Touch me right there. Don't you stop. Baby, I want you. Baby, I need you. Can I get a taste? Lay my body down. Tonight is going down.
Yeah, Dre, we do like nasty.
Can I tell y'all a funny story about this?
So,
Okay, so Aju was the one that rapped on School School. That is my big bro. Well, my big little bro. I'm older than him.
Mhm.
So we
Aju
did
Hudson,
School.
matter of fact, for y'all don't know
Yes,
Aju
Aju
Hudson.
Hudson, and he will be here in Pensacola to perform with me, and he'll be performing as well.
Mhm.
Let me tell y'all, when I went to go and record, right, the first song I did was Touch Me.
Mhm.
So it was a couple in there, and they had been fussing the whole time. But as soon as I started to sing this song and started to record, it seemed like everybody just started kissing and loving on each other. And I was like, what in the world is going on? And it was like everybody just got quiet. Now, School, I'm gonna tell you, I had to have a little bit of a drink, and I just did that off the top of my head. Now, I've had these beats sitting for a while, and I
Mhm.
had already wrote Touch Me years ago, but
Mhm.
something was like, I just can't record it yet. So I decided to record it now. But when I tell you that song do stuff to people, I don't know what it is.
I ain't gonna say, but I definitely could see you and Katie Dawson doing a remix to that
I would love
because
that. I would
because
love
he's
that.
he's Mr. Goodwood and you're Miss Touch Me. I think that would definitely be a one of those records.
I
You
mean,
know what I
hey,
mean? You know what I mean? Of course,
I saw him say remix, and
remix.
I saw Coco saying she nice, but she a little nasty. I'm only nasty for my man, okay? I'm only nasty for him.
That's right. She has a fiance, so don't go on her inbox. It's Mr. Nasty time. Get them 100 packs ready. Katie's stupid. Katie's stupid.
Y'all are a mess, but I'm glad y'all like it because I've been just like, Lord, I don't know how they gonna take it, Jesus.
I'm gonna
I
tell
just don't
you,
know.
it's an amazing record. Both of them are. Um,
Thank you,
appreciate you as an artist. Appreciate you as a friend. Um,
thank you.
like I said, of course, we're gonna do some business together down the road. You know what I'm saying? Real soon, and you might see your boy in Pensacola on a full time basis. We get this money right. You know what I mean? We
I'm
might,
ready because I'm
you know what I'm
telling
saying?
you. Oh, and let me tell. I probably need to put it in the chat because if I spell it right now, no. But hold
Oh,
on, I'm putting it in
and
the chat
Dre
real
said you
quick.
better be nasty for your man to keep him. Gotta be nasty.
Okay,
Nasty.
because I
And and, and,
mean, I
and
don't need
and he in the
nobody else being
background
there
co-signing.
for him but me.
Hey, he in the background co-signing.
So y'all make
That's not the
sure
chat.
I just put it in there. Y'all send me anything showing your shows, your music, so I can send it to Mr. Baldwin. He is very known here. He does great in the community. He he will help you get there. You get what I'm saying? So just send me your information. I'll be happy to send it to him so he can start booking y'all for shows because we have a lot in store.
Definitely. For those, you know what I'm saying, y'all see the email right there. Definitely get a chance to speak with Mr. Baldwin about your music, get your music out there to him, make those things happen. But Brit, you know, we're coming to the end, sweetheart. And like I said, your music is amazing. You're an amazing artist. I'm glad that you took the hiatus and came back on fire. On
Yeah.
fire. You know what I mean? Definitely. Uh-oh. The married couple of Southern Soul woke up tonight. He said sorry late. He missed that song, Touch Me. Since he missed it, K, one more time, let's take it back from the top. Because I'm going to tell you, ladies, you ain't even got to tell your man. You ain't even got to talk on the phone. All you got to do is play this record right here. And he'll be over there in 15 minutes or less. Butt naked with a trench coat on. There's some slick socks. There's some hard bottom shoes.
I know it's been a minute, but boy, you got me missing every single touch from you. Baby, you got my body feeling like an addict, I need treatment. But first I need that hit from you. So please, oh, my pleasure. Oh, touch me. You know all the freaky things that I like to do. You drive me crazy, then you pull over, turn me around, cause you're the truth. I inch up, you pull me back, I hit that arch, you crack my back. Boy, it's amazing how you react, yeah, these are facts. Memphis, I miss you, I really wanna see you, I wanna feel your touch, I need it so much, man. You know that I am an addict, so baby, give me satisfaction. Baby, I need you, baby, I want you. Can I get a taste, baby? Oh, my pleasure. Ooh, touch me. Touch me right there. Don't you stop. Baby, I want you. Baby, I need you. Can I get a taste? Lay my body down.
Hey, Denise.
Tonight is going down.
Yes. I'm going to
Thank
tell you,
y'all. Y'all made my day.
thank you so much. I want to shout out Angela King and the TNT, baby. That's PhD management artist right there, man. We trying to get you down there to Pensacola, Florida. Well, we going to tear it down over there.
Sharon Johnson, if you can, your artist, please send that information to Pensacola Improv at yahoo.com and we'll be happy to have them here in Pensacola. I'll let Mr. Baldwin know and he can, talk to you and everything.
Definitely. But we about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Mimi 45, appreciate you. Sharon Johnson, appreciate you. Lady Shay, appreciate you. Thank you for all those who have chimed in tonight. I hope that you got some information that was beneficial for you. And also, make sure that you play Touch Me for your man.
And don't forget Scoot Scoot now. Don't do
And
that. Don't do that to
yeah,
Scoot Scoot.
but while you get in touch, he gonna be scoot scoot. While you get in touch, he gonna be scoot scoot. I'm just letting you know. All right.
Touch me is after Scoot Scoot because you got to get touched after trip, right?
Yeah, we got this. We are on the way. Either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? You can get it before the trail ride, go off in the woods, and get
Now
it
they don't need to be
done.
doing the trail ride now. They need to keep it.
Hey, we from Mississippi. There's a lot of bushes that been shook in them days. But
It's time to go.
just saying, those who know. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you so much, Uncle Gemini. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for those who chimed in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Fleet TV. Lady Coco, man, I'm glad you're doing so much better. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Lady Coco. Thank you,
You know what I'm saying? And Dre about to go touch something now. Look at that. Just because
Oh,
it's a song.
Lord. We'll just play the song, sir. I'm going to have to send you the song. I'm going to have to send it to you.
He already done
the other side of his pillow.
and Mimi 4
Oh,
5
about that poop ain't going to be right before the
Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. Thank you for Black on Society TV, DC Radio.
You done got everybody that's gonna be saying "coof" now. Somebody's gonna make a song about "coof." I can't. If I hear it, I'm gonna say, "Get your residuals from that." Whoa, Lord, you better go ahead. You might want to go ahead and trademark that real quick.
Hey, the little coof, man. You know what I mean? But we up out of here, Brit. You know what I'm saying? Stick around for a hot second. You know what I'm saying? Don't go nowhere. And DJ KYs, you know what time it is, big bro?
Yeah, everybody coof in the building. Let's good. We gonna do this out. We out of here like last year.
Hold on. Did you say everybody's coof is good?
Everybody coof is in here.
In the building. Jesus be a fan.
Yeah. Everybody's coof that's in the building. I hope it's good.
Coof with the lights on.
If it's not, y'all need to go bathe. You know, some soap and water.
When Martin say squash.
We out of here. Can't take us out of here. Stop.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all ain't gonna act right.
We thank everybody for chilling and rocking in with us here on Real2reel360 with our beautiful sister in the place, Miss Brit Fox in the building. Y'all, one time, give it up. Let's go and support her and the mission that she's on and the group that she's with, and let's make it happen, man. It's all about networking. It's all about bringing positivity and making more of that on for legacy for everybody to eat at the table. That's the whole thing. All right. No big eyes, no little U's. It's unity right there. So I am DJ KY Zala, aka Kato the Black Superhero. That's my brother, like none other, Joshua Lala, aka Mr. PhD. Who?
Himself. And make sure you shave that coof. And we up out of here.
Plead the fifth.
And Mr. Plead the Fifth. Thank you.
All right, Joe. We out of here, man. Y'all main thing. We are really,
real. I love y'all. Thank y'all.
Right. You too, so please, let's roll.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing and tell a friend and keep sharing because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ KY, brother, take us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth. To all the human families on the planet Earth, I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness. The beast of man, woman, and child of the universe. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's time I end it just the way I bring it.